What is going on? My name is Jonathan Clark, aka JClark the Jumper. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, currently living in Fresno, California, and I am the slam dunking science teacher. What interested me in dunking was a passion for jumping. I've always loved to jump in the air. I don't know why. It's just something I've loved to do. It's kind of like that feeling of flying. I was in track and field in high school, and when I was done with track and field, I still had that passion for jumping, and I didn't really know what to do with it. And I always played basketball, so I put the two together and really found dunking and fell in love with it as soon as I found the community. My earliest memory with dunking has to be my first dunk. I went to the park one day, sophomore year, and it was one of those like magical days where you kind of looked at it and it was like, I can get that. So I went and just got a basketball, ran up, jumped as high as I could, off 2 feet. I probably hung there for about a good 30, 45 seconds, just relishing that feeling of having that dunk. So once I started dunking, there was no looking back. I worked really hard to get to the level that I'm at. I would say my junior year of high school is when I finally saw like the fruits of all that labor kind of pay off, and I was one of the top athletes to go into the Junior Olympics, and knew that I had something special, and if I continue to work, it would kind of take me really far. The hardest dunk that I've ever hit has to be the double between the legs dunk. Most people see the dunk and they think, wow, you know, that's awesome, that's pretty cool and stuff like that. But what they don't see is the years that went into making that dunk a reality. Misses after misses. I have hours of dunk sessions where I would go outside and do nothing but miss that dunk. And it was more of a mental than a physical strain, because after all of those misses, you start to kind of, question, is it even possible? Can you even do it? And just, through hard work, determination, and just never giving up, I finally got it. And that feeling, the response after, is just one of the best feelings in the world. When I try to create my style as a dunker, I don't necessarily try to emulate other dunkers. When I'm trying to create, that JClark the Jumper dunk package, I'm looking at Tony Hawk, I'm looking at Misty Copeland, I'm looking at any and everything that, deals with movement that's really cool, that can translate to dunk in some way, shape, or form. My signature dunk has to be either the backflip dunk or Jonathan's wall. I actually did Jonathan's wall for the first time on Dunk League Season 1. I got the jersey hanging up. When I hit Jonathan's wall, it kind of opened my eyes, because I was competing against some of the best guys in the world. It was kind of like validation that you are here, you are the guy, and taking all of my other experiences in. I am currently training 7 days a week for Dunk League Season 3. That's my main focus. That's what I really want to do. So I have to be pretty crafty with my training, because I do have a full-time job. My life as the slam dunk science teacher it's an interesting life. Being a science teacher allows me to connect to a larger audience of kids and really touch their lives outside of sports, which is something that I've always wanted to do. Time management becomes, one of the big things that I got to work on. I was waking up at 3 a.m, going to the gym to get my workouts in, and just really trying to juggle everything and just making sure that I'm giving the best of myself to every endeavor that I'm doing. Trying to stay in shape during the quarantine has definitely proven to be one of the toughest things that I've had to overcome. I'm doing a lot of at-home body weight workouts. I have a weight vest that I try to throw on and run and jump. I'm definitely challenging myself with my hoop, starting to do a little bit of yoga, doing a little bit of ballet, just to really make sure that, the flexibility is there and, tweaking things as best I can. Favorite NBA dunker of all time? It's Vince Carter. Vince is on another planet in terms of dunking. Vince is the dunk GOAT. My favorite pro dunker? I think I'm going with Air up there. Watching him innovate the dunk game with 720. That's been my style. I enjoy going out and trying new things. Like when I step in a room and we have a dunk contest, you have no idea what I'm about to do. Short term, when it comes to dunking, is win Dunk League Season 3. That's the goal. Long term, I want to create a platform where kids grow up wanting to be dunkers and a kid can make a living doing what they love doing. I think that's the dream. If you can do what you love doing and it doesn't feel like work, I think that's what's going to push the culture of dunking. And if I'm able to be a part of it in any way, shape, or form, I think that would be the dream and just kind of help foster that next generation of dunkers. Best dunker ever? I think every dunker has to be biased. If you're not saying yourself, you're doing something wrong. I truly don't think I'm there yet, but I think when it's all said and done and you're looking at body of work, the amount of dunks you can do, the amount that you push the culture, I definitely want to be able to say Jonathan Clark is the best dunker to have ever lived. What's going on? This is Jonathan Clark, aka JClark the Jumper. Thank you for watching my Dunk Diary. Make sure you guys subscribe to Whistle and Team Flight Brothers, and you guys can check me out on all the social media accounts at JClark the Jumper.